Everybody, this is your boy DJ Mixmaster, and welcome back to Arknights Endfield. So, last video we ended up starting the beginning and stopped after we ended up dealing with the crisis. So, we're gonna go ahead and continue. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I did do some pulls. I should say pull. I only did 10. I just did a 10 pull just to make sure that the special tickets didn't go to waste. So I'm going to go ahead and show that now if y'all don't want to see them, because I didn't get anything special. At least I don't think I did. But you can go ahead and skip 3-4 minutes. Otherwise, you could see what that 10 pull was. Anywho.
Op Z7 reporting for duty. I've studied Originium automation and occasionally help with modifying or repairing Originium devices. You may approach me for such tasks. And I have a question for you. What is the material of your mask? Carbon fiber?
Op Z7 skirmisher, fluoride. Got anything to say? No? How about we just call it a day?
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics support. I specialize in defensive operations and I'm good with the blade. And I hope I'll be an effective addition to your team.
Why do I have to do this again? Greetings, Endministrator. I'm Estella. And please don't give me physically intensive assignments. Thank you.
Op Z7 skirmisher, fluoride. Got anything to say? No? How about we just call it a day?
Why do I have to do this again? Greetings, Endministrator. I'm Estella. And please don't give me physically intensive assignments. Thank you.
Catcher, Op Team Z7. My role is giving the team cover and logistics support. I specialize in defensive operations and I'm good with the blade. And I hope I'll be an effective addition to your team.
Captain Akikuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting in. The operations dossier, budget summary, and action plan are ready for review. Which would you like to read first?
Op Z7 skirmisher, fluoride. Got anything to say? No? How about we just call it a day?
Greetings! I'm your operator from Rhodes Island, codenamed Snowshine. I'm a search and rescue expert specializing in low-temperature operations. Get me on the team if you have a mission in the ice fields or snowy mountains.
ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Judging by how bad that gate looks, the facilities inside are probably damaged too. We must prepare some materials for carrying out emergency repairs. I recommend the Origo crust. It's the most common material for producing all kinds of machinery and equipment. The very nature of Originium makes it the quintessential material for industry and engineering.
Wow, if it's that useful, I'm guessing we've got a whole warehouse full of it, right?
Yeah, we, just happen to have used up the local stash. Nobody expected that anchor fall to hit right in the middle of our base. There was so much damage that we needed to fix. That being said, we have to start from square one and do some manual mining. I'll prep various AIC facilities while you head out there and gather some Originium ore. You'll see plenty of ore formations and trees in the wilderness of Talos-II. Since we lack proper gathering tools, I suppose we can hit them with our weapons.
Nice! I guess it's time to show the Endmen my new moves.
All right. Alright, mineral ores. Mineral ores are key resources found throughout Talos-II. Mineral formations must be attacked and broken into smaller pieces for gathering. Mineral ores can be used to support production and growth of the AIC factory. They can also be used for crafting special facilities to support exploration. Okie dokie.
So, the Endmen's fighting style is pretty unique and impressive. I'm really curious how the Endmen fought at full power. Verlica, have you seen that before? Right there!
Did not. But I found records of important battles fought by our Endmen. They gave rise to quite a few stories. In any case, we should expedite the restoration of our Endmen's health and memories.
Good. We have enough Originium ore, Endman. Now let's get started making Origo crusts. I've readied the facilities. We should deploy them near the PAC to start our work.
Alright, place a refining unit. Okay. Alright, the refining units be powered on to work using an electric pylon to power the refining unit. Okay.
Construction complete. We can now activate the refining unit.
Alright, AIC facilities can produce different raw materials to produce various factory goods and products. The refinery unit process materials by refining them. Okay. We have opened the refining unit control panel. The left panel shows the items in storage. The panel currently shows the items in the backpack. Okay. Right panel shows the production info of the refining unit. Okay. Items can be dragged from backpack or depot into a facility. If the facility has the formula for processing the items, it will do so accordingly. Each facility can only use one production formula at any. That kind of sucks. I was looking at just videos and whatnot. And I was just like, I wonder if you can have different items going through one refinery thing. It could, but I guess that kind of makes sense. You don't want to make it too cheap.
Endman, you're an incredible learner. So, these are the basics of using the AIC. Keep them in mind, and they'll come in handy. Oh, perhaps incredible learner would be the wrong way to put it. After all, it was you who... forget it. Anyway, you can start moving again once you're ready. Now that we have these materials, we can still salvage the Originium machinery, as long as it's not completely destroyed. We'd better hurry.
Big Owl? Besides those batteries, is there something else you're worried about in the processing center?
Yeah, Jen. You've got really sharp senses. Please direct them somewhere else next time. I actually left a set of parts and some key documents for the prototype's upgrades. If I lose them, I won't be able to wrap up my work on the prototype.
Important documents. Mr. Andre, you could have told us earlier. Director Chin would have...
Oh, you started the project without Director Chin's approval, didn't you?
No, it's not like that. It's fine. The evaluation process can be a real bummer. So I spent my own money and got someone to custom build a set of special equipment. These are actually modification parts for a large area arts unit. Oh dear. If Chin learns of this, she's gonna have a really long talk with me. But I can't just delay the progress of the prototype project. It will be such a waste. Endman, Supervisor Perlica, please. You must understand.
We understand. Let's move out as soon as we can, Endman.
Thank you so much. By the way, some operators just set up a few zip lines in this area. Use them. They'll help you get around faster. Shared facilities left by others are temporary. Feel free to try them out if you want.
Shared facility. After reaching a certain exploration level, shared facilities may begin to appear in Talos-II. These facilities are available thanks to other players and can be used. Shared facility loses stability with time and will completely disappear at 0 stability. Repair shared facilities to reset their stability and extend their presence. View the source details of a shared facility to add the sharing player as a friend. Friends can also share shared facilities. There are a number of experimental facilities in Talos-II used by Endfield Industries to verify techno-protocol deployment. They can be treated as shared facilities but offer no source players to add as a friend. Shared facilities that receive enough repairs will look different. Try to share useful facilities, help other players, and earn repairs. This is a shared facility from another player. It can be directly used without power. More shared facilities might appear after reaching certain phases of exploration. Shared facility loses stability with time and will completely disappear at 0 stability. New shared facilities will regularly appear with time. Excuse me. Press or do a click here to repair this shared facility and raise its stability. Repaired shared facility will have its stability completely restored. This extends the presence of the shared facility.
This looks way worse than the photo.
Something's not right. They smashed the circuitry when the gate was closed. Those inside probably want to keep everyone out.
Alright, damaged facilities in need of repairs might be found during exploration. Spend the required materials to repair them and restore their proper operations. Okay. Alright.
These illegal crusts really saved us some trouble. We have Mr. Andre to thank for that. Look, the Landbreakers really turned this place upside down. They seem to be looking for something.
Wait. Don't tell me that the LBs are really after the parts. What would they use them for?
And where are all the crewmates?
I hope they have evacuated to safety. Perhaps we should do another sweep, just to be sure. Give the area a scan, Endman. The scanner might be able to locate some useful information.
Easy Tools button is now available. Easy Tool buttons open up many in-game actions to choose from, including camera. Press and hold the Easy Tools button to switch its action. Current default action is scan. Press R2 to perform a scan.
They even breached this place. These Landbreakers are clearly covering every inch. They even breached this place. These Landbreakers are clearly covering every inch. The Landbreakers lingered here for quite a while. No signs of combat. Likely a failed stakeout or ambush.
Yep.
Someone has flipped through these data files. Were some of them taken away?
UWST Assembly Budget Proposal Briefing Draft Version 8. Times are now different. Breakthroughs in material science and anti-blight interference technology achieved by civilization-banned scientists during the last decade mean that scanning, containing, and eliminating blight masses in the field is no longer science fiction. We are now capable of locating a blight's patch's origin of contact and neutralizing it like untangling a ball of yarn. Although the exact form of the blight scanner platform as well as deployment and applicable scenarios thereof have yet to be determined, any technology that enables immediate on-site control of the blight is highly promising. It is a goal worth realizing. New meeting recap 51. We now have 2 design proposals for the Blight scanning platform prototype. Proposal 1. Load the scanner on a heavy platform on par with a nomadic city plate and start scanning and clearing out Blight zones one region at a time. Proposal 2. Miniaturize the scanner and mount it on a wheeled mobility chassis. If it's the latter, a single field team would be enough to carry out missions deep inside the Blight zone. Yvonne's idea is solid, but I have a few concerns. Miniaturization would mean sacrificing a number of functions, leaving the rest to be handled manually. Also, shrinking the prototype down to fit a wheeled platform won't be easy. I'm worried the objective might be overly ambitious and hard to pull off. Yes, but Yvonne drew up the blueprints anyway. See the attached files. Please do not lose them. Opened letter. The prototype is nearly complete, but Yvonne insists on adding a custom support AI and a facial expression interface to it. She's clearly getting way too invested. I've asked Yvonne if she planned to name the prototype. Turns out she already did. Ta-ta. What is that even supposed to mean? Let's hope she didn't just smash the keyboard to get that name. Anyway, the parts she requested are here. Don't forget to pick them up. P.S. The port parameters are in the attachment. Please don't lose them. Flamboyant handwriting. The full name of Tata is Trans-Aether Tranquilizer Automata. Memorize it.
Some documents have been taken away. But what about the parts?
The footprints lead deeper into this facility.
That would lead to a dead end. We should hurry up.
There must be somewhere! Boss wants the crate! Oh, God! But you search this place again! Keep looking, I'll poke around in other places. Huh? We get that Take this! I'm gonna make you bleed. Take this! I'm gonna make you bleed. Crystallize! Yay! That's the perfect giver. Here's our
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Good work, everyone.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed.
You'll see this through.
Here's our chance. We'll turn.
Loading crate. Approach the crate and press the interact button to make it float and move along with the operator. Note that floating crates cannot go around obstacles. Press the interact button again to drop the floating crate. Okay, so it's literally just a straight line. Okay. Floating crates can be used to reach higher places or as a heavy object for activating pressure switches. Okay.
What's that?
Maybe they're gone.
The footprints fade into that direction. We need to find a way to reach the upper platform. Let's look around. Perhaps we can find a crate to hop on. Don't be afraid. We are the Endfield Crisis Team. You're now safe.
Yeah, we totally defeated those landbreakers. They'll trouble you no more.
Oh, thank you all. We're finally safe.
Our security cameras found the landbreaker mobs heading this way. We stopped our work immediately, then took this set of equipment and the accompanying technical documents with us.
We got no idea what it's for. But the packaging label says it's top priority. It's covered in Enfield logos. You came for this, right? Guess we really did save something important.
This is it. This is the set of prototype parts that Mr. Andre mentioned. Thank you. The two of you acted in a decisive and timely manner to save a key asset of Endfield Industries. Now that it's been recovered, I shall relay your actions to the site director.
Great. Oh, we also found a few other things. These combat records might be useful to you. Please take them.
Remember to train the operators in order to improve their combat skills. To the system. Hill.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Use the operator overview screen to upgrade various operator abilities and improve their performance in various situations. Level up the operator, okay? In addition to defeating enemies, EXP materials can be manually spent to level up operators. Spend operator EXP materials to give the operator plenty of EXP for leveling up. Batch select multiple EXP materials here. Level up operators will gain increased attributes, base attack, and HP. If your operator hits a level cap, they must be promoted to raise their level cap and continue leveling. Okay. When operators reach a certain level, they must use other progression materials to level up. Okay.
I'll never forget the sight of them.
This is the ability matrix. It shows the operator's battle skills, talents, and promotion progress. Use the combat selection to upgrade the operator's combat skills and improve operator's combat performance. Use this section to activate various talent nodes and improve operator performance in various areas. The elite section has a series of promotion nodes. Promote the operator or give the operator outfitting skills. Reach the required level first to promote the operator. Struggle to level up the operator. Promote operators to level up their battle skills. Promotions also unlock more skills and talent nodes. Okay. Alright, so for now, I guess, let's see. I guess I gotta have this one first, okay.
Since the Landbreakers are gone, we should start the emergency repairs. They should last until the base sends more people and materials for a proper makeover. You know, we really appreciate all the help you gave us, my Enfielder friends. Things look good for now.
You stop! Drop the loot! That crate! It's ours! We getting buggers? Something ain't right. Take face your ass! Get him! Take this!
A definitive outcome.
Whew, They just won't give up. What is it, Perlica? Thinking about something?
Those landbreakers. You heard what they said. Their leader is looking for the parts and the documents.
But why would the LBs want the documents? I mean, can they even understand this stack of technobabble?
What's even more suspicious is Mr. Andre mentioned that he ordered and paid for the Originium modification parts himself. How would the landbreakers acquire such information?
There must be a mole. What is that prototype for anyway?
Mr. Andre should know more than us. Endfield has worked together with the UWST for quite a while. We often carry out joint engineering projects together. The UWST has spent years researching the ether rift of Valley 4. They have constructed an ether test site at the power plateau for this purpose. Though it does make little sense, I have a feeling that these landbreakers are indeed looking for our technology and products. We'll get to the bottom of this afterwards. The good news is that we successfully secured the processing center and recovered the parts and the documents. We should head back to Mr. Andre. Endman, the automation core can also be a target destination for teleprotocol. Time is a luxury we don't really have. So let's try using teleprotocol and get back to the automation core instantly. Now that everything's settled, I guess Mr. Andre can finally breathe easy.
Guys, you've got to make Big Owl treat us to a mega feast. Otherwise, you're just spoiling him.
Where should we go next?
Mr. Andre, we found the things you need. We also met a few fortunate UWST crewmates who survived. They're now carrying out repairs in accordance with their contingency plans.
Wonderful, Endman and Supervisor Perlica. I'll give Director Chin an update regarding the situation at the processing center. Oh, by the way, you probably saw plenty of damaged facilities in the hub area. Most of them can be fixed with Origo crusts. And that will mean we need to gather a lot more Originium ore. Now, I don't want to dent Master Chen's legendary Hangshan blades, so I prepped a few auto-mining rigs while you carried out your mission. This, Endman, is the Enfield Portable Originium rig. Just deploy it on a mining spot, and it will mine the ore automatically for you. Go ahead and try it out on a nearby mining spot.
Mining rig. Mining rigs are facilities specialized for mining. They can only be placed on mining spots. Different mining rigs can mine different materials. Lower tier mining rigs are incapable of mining higher tier materials. Okay. Portable Originium rig mines Originium ore and uses a fraction of it to power itself. It does not need to be connected to the power grid to keep mining Originium ore. Okay.
The portable Originium rig automatically sets aside some of the excavated ore to power itself. This self-sustaining auto-miner does not require an external source of electricity, making it the best mining solution in the wilderness. This is the place, Endman. Let's deploy the portable Originium rig on this mining spot.
Right. Guess I can put it anywhere. On a mining spot. Ah, okay, right there. Portable Originium rig mines Originium ore and uses a fraction of it to power itself. It does not need to be connected to the power grid and can automatically mine Originium ore on its own. Original ore mined by the portable Originium rig be stored at its cache. If the cache is full, the portable Originium rig will stop working. Click on the Claim All button to move the original ore into the backpack. Alright, manual ore collection. Remember to return to the portable original ores regularly to manually gather the mined original ore. The portable original ore will stop mining when its original ore storage cache is full. I wonder if I place this on the map, there's a icon or whatever and it shows the timer. I don't know. We'll look at it later.
Endman, we can now produce Origo crusts in batches. Just like before, we'll make them by putting Originium ore into the refining unit.
Fabulous! I now have everything I need to start repairing the prototype. Endman, make sure you're here to witness its awakening. Don't miss it. Promise you'll be here to see it.
Landbreakers seem to be hunting your prototype.
Landbreakers? Why would they want these things? T11 Originium prisms are highly fragile. Same goes for the high-precision nucleic crystal centers. If handled by untrained personnel, they can be easily damaged. The prototype is an experimental tech we developed for the ether side. To the Landbreakers, it's probably just a hunk of scrap.
Seems odd and rather suspicious to me.
Yeah, quite odd indeed. Maybe some Landbreakers thought, hey, that looks expensive, and figured they could flip it on the black market. Anyway, since we've retrieved the crucial items, let's focus on the matter at hand. We should also update each other if we find anything new.
Endman, I received Andre's message. Good job out there. A team to reinforce the Originium byproduct processing center is en route. The Arsenal is the objective of our next mission. I couldn't get in touch with our Arsenal engineer. The entrance of the Arsenal was blocked by a collapsed building during the attack. Our closest Enfielder is investigating the site as we speak. She should be in touch with you soon.
Endman, we got a high payload situation on our hands. We don't have enough people to clean up the collapsed building, and we couldn't bring in the heavy machinery. The only solution left is to up the yield and blast it all to pieces. I wonder if the crisis team could do me a favor and get me some of that Originium powder? I'll wait for you at the Arsenal entrance.
Originium powder? I'm sure Big Owl knows how to make it, right?
Of course I do. It's time to reveal the shredding unit. Mineral ores, metals, plants, it doesn't matter. You name it, it shreds it. This is your penultimate shredding solution, proudly designed by Endfield Industries. Head to the PAC and use it to construct a shredding unit. The PAC is meeting all our expectations so far. We just don't have a lot of numbers from field operations. We're counting on you to generate the data, Endman. Try to deploy the shredding unit close to the PAC.
AIC factory facilities can be constructed at the protocol automaton core. The functions. AIC factory facilities can be constructed in the core AIC area. Press X to open the facility list panel. Alright, list on the left shows facility templates already unlocked. Shredding unit is already selected, however, more facilities are needed. Press X to switch to the construction panel. It shows the materials required to construct this facility. There are enough materials. Press X to construct a facility. Alright, press X to return to the facility list. Press triangle to switch to facility placement. We'll just put it over here. Why not, right?
Endman, activate the shredding unit control panel to check how it's used.
Shredding unit is an AIC factory facility that processes material by shredding them. Press the touchpad to view the available formulas of the shredding unit. We can see the shredding unit processes Originium ore to produce Originium powder. There's close the formula details. There's now enough Originium ore. Press there.
Time to head to the arsenal. I haven't had proper fireworks ever since I left Wu Ling.
If I'm not mistaken, the local arsenal is managed by an arsenal engineer from Endfield.
Arsenal engineer? I remember seeing a little girl who was always running around with weapons in her arms back in Endfield. Are they related?
The arsenal engineers of Endfield Industries are professionals in all forms of armaments. The little girl you saw is actually their director. I'll properly introduce our arsenal director once we find the time. I'm sure she will get along with you and our Endman.
Simple and intuitive, right? It shares the same basic control panel as the refining unit. I say it's time to shred some Originium ore to powder.
There's no way we can get through all this rubble. Let's go and find our fellow Endfielder.
You're here! Our high payload situation hasn't changed at all. I've prepped the explosives and marked the detonation site. Don't worry, there's no risk of sympathetic detonation. I just hope you have the Originium powder to make the bombs. Ooh, Endman, this barrel of Originium bombs is ready for use. Blasting, demolishing, and rubble-clearing work has never been easier. Oh, and our AIC factory has been deployed, right? Endman, you can totally use the factory to make even more explosives!
She really likes explosives.
Explosives can be made by interacting with the barrel of Originium. Use the aiming guide and adjust the view to aim, and press the attack key to throw the bomb. Throwing explosives detonate upon impact and can demolish certain rocks or walls. They also deal damage to enemies but will not damage friendly units. Okay, that's good. Barrel of Originium only gives unstable explosives. Such explosives must be used within a short range of the barrel and will disappear if taken too far away. If that happens, just wait a while and make another explosive by interacting with the barrel of Originium again. As the AIC factory expands and more AIC technologies are researched, AIC factory facilities can be used to mass-produce portable explosives.
Alrighty. Hope I don't miss. Right on target. I give that explosion a 10 out of 10.
Chen, I remember you making quite a scene with some fireworks. Perhaps you have a knack for demolition work.
Shh! Not here! Not in front of so many people, Pearly. That happened way back. Hey, you alright?
Is he...
Breathing is stable. No external injuries detected. He's likely unconscious from the blast. Work ID says Semyon. His vitals look stable. Let's wake him up. Wait, Chen. Go easy on him, alright?
What? An anchor fault struck our base? Wait. Yeah. It's all coming back to me. There was this very loud explosion, and the entire place shook like jelly. Something then probably hit my head.
Ah. Oh.
Thank you, Administrator and Supervisor Perlica. You saved my life. I must return to my post. Fortunately, this arsenal still seems intact. Take a piece or two. It's my duty to make sure you're wielding the best weapons we have.
Alright. This will show weapons being sold at the weapon store. Press X to select the current weapon. Valley stock bills must be spent to purchase weapons. Stock bills are accepted by most stores as currency. Defeated enemies might drop stock bills. Additional channels for earning large sums of stock bills will become available afterwards, Administrator. Okay. New weapon acquired. Okay.
Still waiting for something?
Let's exit to the weapons tab. View details of the operator's equipped weapon. Press the switch.
Not too shabby.
Weapon switch. Press triangle switch to weapon progression screen. Weapons give operators a base attack bonus. Every weapon comes with a number of weapon skills that offers various attribute bonuses or skill effects. Defeated enemies may drop reactive substances known as essences. They can be attached to weapons to raise weapon skill levels. It's X to level the weapon. Leveling up a weapon will also increase its attack bonus. Add weapon EXP materials or other weapons here to give EXP points and level up the weapon. When a weapon reaches a certain point, it must be tuned before it can be leveled up further. Tuning a weapon also levels up the weapon skills. Weapon EXP materials and or other weapons can be used to give a weapon EXP and level it up. When a weapon reaches level cap, weapon tuning materials must be used to tune it and raise its level cap. Leveling up and tuning weapons can significantly improve their performance. No weapon EXP will be lost when using an upgraded weapon. To provide EXP to another weapon EXP that exceeds the level will be returned as weapon EXP materials. Defeated enemies may drop reactive substances known as essences. Infusing a weapon with an essence can raise weapon skill levels. Okay. Okay, he can't tune, so we'll just head back.
Good. It puts my mind at ease knowing I could help. I still have some gear in stock. Come find me if you need anything.
Edmund getting my message. Baker is back in the valley. Got something nice from the Proto. Meet me where we first met.
Speaking of which, the Valley won't be the only place that's getting an AIC factory, right?
Valley 4 is the first step for the AIC factory. Our plan is to deploy the AIC in various regions along the frontiers.
So what happens after that?
After that?
Yeah, once we step into the frontiers. What do you want to see? Brand new cities? Or cozy homes for everybody?
I actually hoped to see all those visions you listed, but truth be told, I never thought about the question you asked. Perhaps I only hope to witness the fulfillment of a long-held wish.
Oh, a wish from Pearly? I bet it's something noble and compassionate.
No. It's not a wish from me. It came from someone else. Someone who shared it with me.
Another day of beautiful sounds.
Activation success! Can you hear me? Hello? Are you there, my little buddy? T-A-T-A? Absolutely wonderful! This proves my repair work was a success. This here is Operator Chen, this is Supervisor Perlica, and this is our Endministrator.
It remembers you.
This little buddy's smart module is what Yvonne slapped together in her spare time. Though it might offer a bit of fun, the module's functions are rather limited.
Yvonne.
What? Is this a radio call? No, wait. It's a pre-recorded voice message.
This voice message is triggered if some dummy performs a hard reboot during maintenance mode. You! What did you do to my precious baby butt?
Ooh, someone predicted Big Owl and all his silly moves.
I don't know what you did, but it's gotta be serious. Get yourself over to my place and apologize! Also, bring my baby butt along. Remember, if you ever do that again, there'll be no mercy!
Edmund! Supervisor Perlica! You must be my witnesses! I did nothing wrong! I did my best!
I shall do my best and plead your case.
Thank you so much, Edmund. Whew. In any case, I have plenty of legitimate reasons to reactivate the prototype. Even in maintenance mode, the prototype can still monitor and log ambient data of its surroundings. Thanks to the ports you retrieved, these data logs have now been successfully decrypted.
Is that why you told us to come over? All right, stop hoarding the info to yourself. Tell us what you discovered.
Okay, listen. I found abnormal energy fluctuations coming from the Valley Fort. They appeared shortly before the anchor fall. The intervals between these fluctuations are nearly identical to the intervals between the anchor's arrival. They are just too similar. So I have to conclude there's a link between them. I don't know about the details or principles of how it happened, but this feels like a valuable finding we should look into.
Then we should try to contact the Valley Fort quickly. Let's head to the control tower. We can probably use the comms node there.
Crafting manual acquired. Press L2 to open the system feature wheel and open the backpack. Press triangle to open the crafting screen and view the crafting manual. When gathering an item, the crafting manual will make an entry of it and keep track of the total amount gathered so far. Press X to view the total amount of buck flowers gathered. Reach milestones for total amount of this plant gathered to earn rewards such as crafting formulas from the crafting manual. After gathering enough buck flowers, the buck capsule seed formula can be claimed here. Alright, the crafting manual. When gathering an item, the crafting manual will make an entry of it and keep track of the total amount. Collecting enough resources to claim various crafting manual rewards that include new crafting formulas and product upgrades. Meaty black rose. Do. Citronome powder. I'm not even going to attempt to pronunciate that.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
Alright, y'all. So with that, I believe this is a good place to take a break. Next video, we'll go ahead and continue on. So like and comment on the video. Subscribe for more gameplay. And with that, see ya. Peace.
The control tower received plenty of great news from around the base. Stellar work out there, Administrator. Basic amenities of the hub area are working again. There's only one core issue that we still need to fix right now. Our main comms node is currently inoperable. I've taken parts from other machines and got most of the node fixed, but the core component has suffered devastating damage. It's a top-secret component, and the backup part has been lost during the attack. Endman, I know I've already asked a lot from you, but legends speak of your miraculous work with Originium equipment. We desperately need some of those miracles right now.
Miracles?
Endman, there was a time when you could directly sense the operations of Originium machinery. You could even fine-tune Originium circuits on the fly. Modify gear, repair machines. You use this special form of arts often.
These Originium and machinery.
Originium has a wide range of applications. We used both the Originium arts and industrial technology for power production and the processing of various materials. Talos-II has plenty of Originium cultivation sites and mines. In fact, we can call ourselves a civilization that stands atop the shoulders of Originium.
At one point in our history, Originium mining led to a series of environmental and social issues. However, we had no choice but to press forward. Originium is a resource essential for our survival.
Let me try something.
But the Endman has just been awakened recently, and wielding powerful forms of Originium arts will affect anyone's health. Let me try something else. We can always find another way.
This isn't the time to get worried.
Fine. But if you feel any discomfort, stop immediately.
We're all counting on you, Administrator.
Alright, device needs Originium circuitry repaired by the Endministrator. Use the Administrator's Originium authority to repair and reconstruct damaged Originium circuits. Move and rotate Originium components from the right, and then place them on the circuit board to match the number of tiles needed by each column and row. Certain locations or pickups help the Administrator recall special circuitry components and how to repair them. Okay. So the middle, you need 2, and then that middle right, and bottom center only need 1, so this should be it. Okay. Two pieces. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2. An H pattern. Repair complete.
Welcome to Endfield Industries.
That's a lot of new messages.
Booting up.
Someone save us! The Valley Fort! So many landbreakers! Help!
Too much noise, Scum!
Valley Fort seems to have fallen.
That landbreaker, was he trying to taunt us?
An LB mob raided Andre's basement labs. Another group attacked the Originium byproduct processing center. And then there's this group.
It seems like while our comms were down, the Landbreakers launched simultaneous attacks at multiple key locations throughout Valley 4. I'll have our comms team keep constant tabs on the situation.
Simultaneous attacks across an entire region. This doesn't make sense. The Landbreakers lack the organizational capacity to pull this off.
I say we head out there and seize the initiative.
Agreed. We need to act and respond in kind.
Hell yeah! I say it's time for the Endfield counterattack.
Before we made our landing, I had Dijong contact all combat operators in the surrounding regions to reinforce our position. One of them is a Landbreaker specialist. His last reported position is just nearby. We shall rendezvous with him on our way to the Valley Fort.
Wait, Endman. Before you set off, I actually have something for you.
Gear assembly feature is now available. Press to switch to AIC. Press to view other AIC factory actions. Gear assembly. Use the AIC to assemble various kinds of gear to improve the operator's combat performance. Select basic armor. It shows the stats of this piece of gear. Wood can be gathered from the wilderness. Perform scans to mark the trees that can provide wood. Rigid crust. Rigid crust can be produced by placing Originium ore into the refining unit. There are enough materials. Press X to assemble this piece of gear. Alright, operators can now be equipped with various pieces of gear.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Press X to open the gear tab. This opens gear screen that shows detailed stats of currently equipped gear. It also allows the switching of operator gear. There are 3 types of gear based on the equipment part: armor, gloves, and kit. Every operator can equip 4 pieces of gear: 1 suit of armor, 1 pair of gloves, and 2 kits. Gear already equipped by the operator will be displayed in the gear slots. The right side of the screen shows bonuses to various stats offered by the gear equipped by the operator. Press X to select a gear slot and either equip a piece of gear or swap with what is currently equipped. Okay, this shows a preview of the changes to the various operator stats by equipping this gear. Gear can offer all sorts of stats. Some may even offer additional skills. Press to equip.
A fine product of industrial manufacturing.
Here, each operator can be equipped with 1 tactical. Once equipped, tacticals are automatically used by the operator when the criteria are met during battle. Alright. Use the gear select to Equipping multiple pieces of gear from the same set also activates set effects. Equip tacticals on the gear screen. Each operator can be equipped with 1 tactical. Each tactical has different activation criteria and usage limits. Once equipped, tacticals are automatically used by the operator when the criteria are met during battle. Tacticals offer plenty of properties useful in various combat scenarios. Okay.
The security division and the crewmates managed to find some pieces of gear from our stockpile, though they're not top-notch. Equipping them is at least better than nothing. When the anchor came crashing down on us, I did my best to keep my cool and soldier on. But truth be told, my mind turned into a total mess. Your intervention helped us through the worst of this crisis. You also sped up our recovery and post-disaster relief work. It is my genuine wish, on behalf of the hub base and all site personnel, to express our everlasting gratitude for your help. Oh, and by the way, I actually planned a nice little reception for you. Once things get back on track at the base, I'll try to organize another party for you. Endman, Supervisor Perlica, and Operator Chen, never bite more than you can chew. And do not press a desperate foe. It's always better to be safe than sorry. You already did a lot for us, and people at the hub base only wish to see you return safely.
I understand, Director Chin. We all do.
You can count on me.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
All right then. Good luck out there.
Every action taken by the Landbreakers seems to be pointed at Andre's prototype, Endfield Industries, and even you, Endministrator. I say it's time to go and reveal the truth.
Alright, y'all, so I decided to just push on a little bit further, and, well, we managed to finish another chapter, or at least another part of a chapter or something like that. So, again, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.